they're here. The scorpions. Let me grab. Look at the difference in these things. Let's see if I can get it to stay up here, not slide off. Let's go over here. Look at the size difference. They are significantly beefier. And of course they turn free like they're supposed to. This may be one of the ones that turns free. Yeah, this one turns free, but not all of them do, as I said before. I got my lash caps. I've already put them all on. So I'm gonna start getting these things installed. All right, so when you're installing these things, you put them flat side up. You can see one side's rounded, one side's flat. And what I do is, I take a dab of, where did it go? Oh, there we go. I've got Lucas Oil Assembly lube. What I do is I take a dab and put it where the lifter goes. I'm sorry, the push rod. And then drop it down on there. Now guys, before I start this motor, I'll turn it over until I have oil pumping out of here. But I put the assembly lube where the push rod goes just so that initial crank over, it's not dry. So I will continue putting the rest of them on and show you where I'm at. All right, I've got them all on, along with the locks. And now I'm gonna start setting the preload. So the way you set the preload, if you don't know, is you adjust the intake when the exhaust just starts to open, and you adjust the exhaust when the intake just starts to close. And you just, I do it one cylinder at a time, so I'll do number 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'll go over to the other side. You can do it in the firing order, so you can 1, 3, 7, 2, 6, 5, 4, 8, but I don't know, it's tedious, it's easier for me. I've always just gone, because I don't turn it over with a ratchet, I just bump it over with the starter, and I just go cylinder to cylinder. But you can go in the firing order, that way it'll be exhaust, intake, exhaust, intake, exhaust, intake every time. I just go cylinder to cylinder, so sometimes the intake will be first, sometimes the exhaust will be first, depending on where you're at. But I'm going to set these at 3/4 of a turn, and that should give me about 0.6 on the preload. So I'll get back to you when I've got all the preload set. All right, it is all back together. Well, for the most part, I just got to put the intake elbow on over there, and I have to put water in it, but other than that, it is completely back together. I've already turned it over, and with the ignition off until it was pumping oil out of the rockers, out of the push rods. So let's see, this is a maiden start. It is very cold outside, and I also haven't put a light on the timing yet, so. Got a little bit of an exhaust, a couple exhaust leaks, but the tapping is, it's got a little bit of exhaust leaks, but the tapping is gone. It was like a metal on metal tap. So I'm happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video of me putting it back together. I do plan on going to the track this weekend. So it probably shut off because this isn't hooked up, and it actually does change my air-fuel ratio a little bit when that's not hooked up. Okay, motor's warm. Let's see. Not bad. Ignore that, my fuel pressure sensor went bad again. Ooh, she is sounding good. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. And like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.